Needed commentary, really, to bring it to life. Ruby, what hands. Needed commentary, really. And just as we speak, we've got commentary. So welcome, welcome all. And we are down at Peckham Rye on a beautiful Thursday evening. And we are down at Peckham Rye. Burger wheels around. Couldn't find a target. Swan's bringing it out, trying to get it clear. Good hands. She's called to play on. She's speedy. Couldn't take the mark. Well pressured from Helen. Buey wraps her up. That ball's going nowhere. That'll be an umpire's ball up.
And we're going to have a stoppage here just outside the Swans forward 50. Tap down by Laura. There's a bit of a commotion. The ball's on the floor. Laura rips it out. Gets the kick towards the Giants end. We've got a intercept mark here by one of the Swans players. Looking for an option. First time to go inside 50 this evening.
Kicking
Great pressure there by Helen.
Hasn't quite judged it. It gets to ground. Oh, it's a hot footy. Great determination. Trademark Ginge call for a high. Not paid. How she got rid of that? That's amazing. Great tackle, Giants. And another ball up.
Yeah, we'll have another stoppage here. Centre wing. Justin Ditton, media centre side. Laura out of the ruck again to Abby. Goes with the barrel. Heading towards the forward 50 for the Giants. Skipper Steve onto the left peg. Rolling towards the goal square. G, here we go. Feeds it back. Aaliyah wrapped up, dispossessed. And that has been disallowed.
Whistle's gone.
Oh.
That's gone through for a
The ARC
score.
has said that is a minor score there for the Giants.
Quick check from the ARC. We like to see that.
Kicks it in. Fly. Okay. There's been a mark paid. Ball's heading out to the bar side boundary. Another kerfuffle. Swans clear it. Hasn't gone too far. Laura getting involved early. Hands out the back to Newski. Newski towards the forward 50, and it's been rebounded by one of the London Swans. Commentary today by President Jose. Special comments by myself, the stand-in skipper, Bucks.
Bucks Radio. We thought it might have been cancelled, but no, he's found a way back to the airwaves. And we're very grateful for him. A lot of insight I'm expecting tonight.
Media and tech guru JD here, running things. Runs a tight ship as usual too. Steve inside the forward 50, launches on the left peg. Aaliyah, dangerous spot, comes to the ground. There's a bit of a fracker and it's gone through for a minor score.
So we've decided to do it the hard way tonight. We're going to do it in singles, just to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
Kick in from the London Swans. Into the pocket there. Going by hand. Burger with a knee brace. Gets it out. Ruby. Kick inside. The attacking 50. Abby gets around one. Gets around two. Onto the right peg. And that is a maximum sausage roll there. Probably one of the best we've seen today so far. What are your thoughts on that, Jose?
I think it's top three at least so far. A lovely play in. Abby, step around, got on the boot. Now the wind is going right to left on your screen, viewers. So there was a little bit of wind assistance here. So Giants need to use that, but what a great start. 8 plays 0 so far. Swans is doing it tough, but by no means out of this. And here we go. Great tap from Lexi. Ruby reading her like a book. I tell you what, that is right on the chest. Dana can't quite take it, but what a commitment to get the body in. Give Steve a chance. Swans have managed to rebound it out. Umpire offered to play the mark, but no one taking him up on the offer. And as a result, we will have a ball up.
Giants have started well here, Jose. Majority of the play, dominating around stoppage and clearance. We've had a couple of, as you'd say in the industry, $1 million takeaways.
Yes.
From the centre bounce today. Lex again in control, looking for the options. Decides to go straight down the corridor. Abby there getting busy again. Newski lurking at the back. Swans clear out to the far wing. Looking for options here. And we've got a bit of a floater towards their attacking 50. Chloe reads it off hands. Just gets it out of there. And we've got another intercept mark.
Not a bad pluck from the 66. She's taken a couple today.
That is true.
And whacks it back down on the bar side wing. The refreshment side of the ground. Two Giants have a swing, no ding. And it is won by the Swans, but plenty of Giants around the ball. Pinged for a throw there. Eagle Eye Brad. Looks good in blue, doesn't he?
It's not bad. Couple of pec decks on his way here, no doubt, at the Dulwich Leisure Centre. Every time I go into the Dulwich Leisure Centre, I see Brad in there working on the pec deck machine. And I tell you what, it's paying off.
Isn't it just? Dulwich Leisure Centre, of course, great friends of the Giants.
Another kerfuffle, and we'll have a ball up from Brad. That is a nice straight up and down throw. Couple of hands out of traffic. Newski on the boot. Overrun by Claire to the back of the pack. Ruby getting busy early. Newski again. And I think we've been called for a throw of the football, which is not legal. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Confirmation
yes,
there.
Must punch the ball. Yes. Yes. Any questions from the chat, we'll be happy to answer.
We will go to the comments soon, and we'll be sure to answer all of your queries, concerns and qualms. Lex taking another intercept mark, looking for options. Straight to centre wing. Ruby, good mark there. No. Yes, they're going to pay it to Ruby. Been busy early there, Jose.
Nice flag, Tyner.
No, I'll stand corrected. Brad has said it was even, and he's going to throw the ball up.
Toby laying down the law. Lost spectator trying to get involved. He's got his plastic bag full of cans and some sweaty sausages for tonight. I fancy, probably in a tin. And he's not working out how to get around the ground. This is a real conundrum here. He cannot figure his way out. But we'll leave him there for a minute. I don't think he's going anywhere fast. The Swans look to score onto the boot. It's across the face. And great defence there, Nikki, making sure that wasn't going through. And in the end, it will be a ball up.
Ball up right in front of the...
Try and get it through, and I think that's hit the post, so we will have a point, as indicated by the single orange flag. Of course there are orange flags here. Why would there be any other colour? The Swans on the board, 8 points to 1. Decent little fight back here, Bucks, you'd say.
Some may say that.
Not you.
Trademark Nikki running the square.
How many bounces for Nikki today? I'm over 3.5. I'm putting money on.
Well, you're a third and a bit of the way there. I'm no mathematician. Another tap out by Lex on the halfback flank. Just hacked inside the Swans forward 50. Boot to ball. And unfortunately, that is a wayward bounce for a minor score.
So Swans getting back into this quarter, 8 points to 2.
It has been a quarter of two halves thus far, Jose. Momentum has changed, you would say.
It has indeed. And fractions have never been my strong point, so we might need to call up a mathematician to work out this this concept.
I think it's pronounced mathemagician.
Mathemagician, my mistake. Oh, well. Have they very nearly snuck that in for a goal? We're right behind that one. Was very close, but it is just the point in the end.
We got any comments there to respond to from the YouTube stream? Nicky brings it in from fullback, halfback flank, bar side of the ground, and we're going to have a ball in. Brad in the blue with the ball up. The Giants are dominating around the contest, you would say, in the first quarter, Jose?
You would say that, yeah. Plenty
Yes.
will. And on reflection, I think that's the tail of the first half. The stoppages have been generally won by the Giants. They've got a good combination. It is as though they've been practicing that this week, and the combination between Lex and Ruby in particular, very eye-catching and rewarded for effort. Old Chloe wants a bit of space, and she's just going to evaluate her options.
Abby's lurking at the back of the contest here. Always dangerous.
Could get over the back. He nearly does, as we must be getting into the final few minutes here.
Berger once again
don't
in
want
there.
To concede.
Bottom of the pack in the cut and thrust of it.
That's where you'll find him most days.
A real go-get-it gun.
What a tap.
Ginge, hands out. Ruby, forward. Off the top of the Swans' hands. Dana at the back. Was Dana taken high? Was that holding the ball? It was not either of those things aforementioned.
No, I think it's been given holding the ball.
It has been given the holding ball here.
So,
I stand corrected.
Yes.
66 getting involved early for the Swans.
Great intercept by Ruby. Gets it onto the boot. Wobbles it forward. Susie's after it, but she stepped twice. Chloe does brilliantly. Brings it to ground. She's not done with it yet. Oh, brings a Swan to ground. How do you like that? Rewarded. Umpire says great tackle.
Holding the ball. That's one of those things.
As the siren sounds, possibly too far out to score, you'd think.
I would say that. But, you know, it's amazing what a positive can-do attitude can do these days, Jose.
Yes.
And as we conclude the first quarter here down at Peckham Rye, we've got the score of
8 points to 2. 8 to 3.
8 to 3 in favour of the Giants.
And welcome back. We've got a spectator on the field. He's gone up close and personal. I'm sure he'll work it out in any second now. Yep, he's clocked it. Well done, Buxy. And here we go. We started the second quarter. Siren from Brownie was ignored, it seemed. Now it's been thrown off a punch, but Brad allows it to go. Not sure we'll watch the replay on that. Giants kicking to the right of screen, and we've got the first forward 50 of the quarter. Hot start here. And Dana just doesn't quite roll through. It's the wrong side for a point, but it will be a ball up in a great position.
Ball up in the forward pocket here for the Giants. Dana getting busy. Skipper Steve busy. Lurking early. There it is.
Oh,
palm down. Dispossessed. Ball's coming out. Lex is there. Maybe someone's taken high. It appears not. Nicky, solid in defence. That's how your fullback should be. So a couple of us could take a leaf out of the book there from Nicky. Gemma onto the boot. Bit more of a kerfuffle happening here. Ball's on the ground, picked up. Swans hacked out. Oh,
how's the head?
Coming in off the top rope with an absolute clothesline.
That was a stone cold stunner right there. They don't let you do that no more. And the response is another aggressive forward entry, but it's all Swans back there.
66 once again, Jose, with a intercept mark. Be up to 5 or 6 at the moment.
5 or 6, I would have it, yes. And Scooby, I'm not even going to entertain any other numbers.
We'll go to Brownie with the stats very soon. Laura gets the ball out. Lex lurking. Laura again, hands out the back. Chloe onto the boot. And we'll have a stoppage on the far wing. What are your thoughts so far at the start of this quarter here, Jose?
Tell what I've picked up. Lex lurking. I love it. The little alliteration and the little nod to Lex Luthor, who I'm sure is watching. Big fan of the show. But that ruck contest continues to go the Giants' way. But the Swans making use of it here. Looking for a forward 50 entry. They will get one. Nicky camped under it, got an arm to it. And wrapped up. Well, we will have a ball up. And Miss Reliable Lex, here she goes again. Lovely stuff. Straight to Ruby. I swear they must have practiced this at training or something, because it's looking very good.
It is textbook there, Jose.
Textbook.
Oh. Dispossessed without the football. Brett says, don't worry about it. Play on. The ball is just bobbling about over on the far wing. That might have been throwing the footy there. And yes, Brad in blue says that was the case. So the London Swans looking to launch inside their forward 50 here. Lex coming out, spoiling that. Chloe couldn't handle the ball, and we'll have another stoppage. The Giants are looking dangerous around the stoppages, though, Jose.
They certainly are. They certainly are.
We'll go to Brownie with the stats very soon. Another ball up. Outer side, half forward flank. We've had a karate-style kick there. It was a miss.
Oh,
and
swallowed
we've
whole.
got an intercept mark. Giants spreading here. Ruby getting into space. And another intercept mark for number 66.
That must be 6 or 7.
The switch is on. Forward handball. Everyone's doing it these days. Gone with the barrel. Inside the forward 50.
The barrel's back.
Giants dispossessed and
Driven into the ground.
we'll have another stoppage.
I'll tell you who else looks good in blue. Old Jaden running the waters.
Jaden looks good in most things, Jose.
You won't hear me arguing there as Abby takes possession in the middle of the ground, tries just to get rid of her, manages to get rid of the ball in the end, and Giants roll it forward. That's a hot footy. Swans hack it forward. Mark taken. Giants swarming back. Yui couldn't take it. Swans bursting through, which is called to play on. And
Good decision there by the umpire. Immediately looked to play on and then did the old, no, I didn't, I was pretending. However,
not in my town, says Bradley. We play by the rules here. Ruby, great tackle. Dispossesses, picks the ball up, hacks it forward. Dana lurking.
dangerous Dana. Good forward pressure there. However, they're working it out very well by hand. A little bit of a counter-attack here. Missed the target. Newski picked up the ball under the arm, onto the boot. Dangerous Dana works the opponent under it.
Big hugs. We love to see that.
And we'll have a stoppage at half forward.
It's where the Giants want the ball to be, right on the edge of the 50.
We've got Abby in space here. I'd be calling someone out.
I'd be keeping quiet about that if I was the Giants.
We do know that Abby is quite dangerous with ball in hand, especially in the Giants' front half.
Yes, does some damage to the scoreboard. As Gemma goes in the ruck for the first time tonight, wins the tap down. Dangerous Dana wrestling away.
Skipper Steve comes in there and says, not on my watch.
Have some of that.
Rolling with the turquoise footwear tonight, Skipper Steve is.
Yeah, lovely. I think there's some lovely touches of blue out there. Abby wheeling around, trying to get the ball on the boot.
Umpire's picked out a free kick here going the Giants' way. Going to have an entry into the forward 50.
Now, can they think this through? We're going to see some lateral movement.
Someone's calling for the washing machine.
Turquoise boots are on the prowl. Oh, that was almost a great mark. Laura ducks around.
Round one. Round two.
And through for a point. Great stuff from Laura. Not quite rewarded on the scoreboard, but a point pushes it out to a goal advantage.
Even 6 points.
Laura now rolling with the protective eyewear after an incident earlier on in the season with a Sharon. That everyone was okay, but it's good to see that prevention is better than cure.
Yes.
Also, myself have had a personal incident with a ball in an eye, but we're not going to unpack that today on the coverage.
No, we'll hardly have time. Rather epic story. As going for, I think we're trying to kick to the square and it's just snuck out of bounds in the full. So Swans, can they get it out? I tell you, the breeze has just turned around a little bit. So she'll be kicking into a bit of a breeze now, I think.
Look, I can't see a weather sock in sight, but yeah, it does feel like the wind has swung slightly towards the Giants' goal. No, we've just, Brownie, the stats guru, has chimed in with his meteorology knowledge and said, no, it's going straight across the ground based on absolutely nothing whatsoever than a gut feel.
And a rinse and repeat. This one's gone out in the full. Brad doing the bringing the plane into land there, indicating the line. Good roost. It's gone over the back, but just find Abby out there, who unfortunately couldn't take the mark. and spills it and goes out of bounds. We will have a ball up. Lexi back in the ruck. Where's Ruby? Because that's where it's probably going. Somehow hacked forward. There's a Swan there. Now Bella working hard. Bottom of the pack. Not coming out. Umpire says I'll have that. Thank you very much.
It appears that the London Swans have pushed a couple back behind the ball at this stage. They've got some plus ones inside the Giants attacking 50 here. Just trying to
Terrific tackle.
counteract the flow.
And rewarded. Ruby does not take any time at all. And Steve gets rid of one, then gets wrapped up. I tell you, I feel like Steve could use some specky lessons. There's two there that she probably couldn't have got without specialist training. Have your people call my people. Yep, we're doing introductory rates.
Ball spills out of the stoppage. Feeding back to go forward. Yui chasing hard out to the boundary. Always something bound to happen when Yui is around the contest. Ball up on the outer side. No ruck got a hand to it. Ball spills to the ground. Another kerfuffle on the floor. Bit of a scramble. Yui hoiks it forward. Out of bounds on the full. And the ball will go back to the London Swans. A lot of space out on this side. The JD Media Centre wing.
Broadcast side of the ground. Best signal out here. And the sun setting behind us. Absolutely lovely scenes. It is a gorgeous evening, as it always is in Peckham.
Probably not a bad time to get a new Facebook profile photo. No need for a sepia filter.
No. Nature provides.
Ball into the middle of the ground. Tap forward by the Swans. Now hacked forward by the Swans.
K-Walk.
Wrong-footed Kwok. Swans picked up the ball. Surely that's a throw. No, it comes out. And that's a pretty decent goal there out of a kerfuffle in the forward line for the Swans.
Yeah, they had their opportunity. They saw it and they've taken it there.
So that brings the score to 1 goal 3-9 Giants, 1 goal 3 Swans. Some would say that's all tied up here at the Peckham Rye, but that's not for me to say.
So the score that shall not be said as we move into the second half of the second quarter.
So would this be the fourth then, if we're breaking the quarters into halves?
I believe it would be. Yes.
So would we be playing 8-8s?
We would. We usually do play 8-8s. It does confuse the timekeeper, and that is generally fairly easily done. Not this time though. He is all over it. He's got 17 alarms going. And he's got siren in hand. Won't be needing it just yet. Now, Giants would not want to concede before half time here, and Edgar David's making sure that cannot happen. Good tackle. And wants the rucking duties too. Lovely stuff. Unfortunately, pops to his Swan. Quaywalk does some good body work. Great tackle. Yui back, picks up the pill, tries to hack it forward. Nikki grabs it and gets taken high there. That's great commitment from Nikki.
One last counter-attack here from the Giants. I'm unsure if there's going to be enough time to register a score. Nikki gets it forward, intercepted by the Swans. There's a scrimmage There's a scuffle. And we'll
After
have another ball up.
all that kerfuffle, we will get a ball up. Lexi going in again.
I think that was a falcon in the ruck then.
Yep.
We'll go back to the replay on that.
Now, Laura, they're looking for the slingshot. Not a rule we play at AFL London, so at the end of it, it will be the siren will beat them all, and it's 9 points apiece. We've played 4/4 of football, and the teams cannot be separated. In brawling, what's your highlight of the first 4/4, Bucks?
Some would say that it's all tied up. The highlight, I would say, for the first fourth would be the contest work around the ground from the Giants.
Impeccable.
The repeat efforts. They're moving the ball quite well out of those stoppages, and we're getting some looks at it, which is what you want. And at the end of the day, when the sun sets and the dew comes in, it's all about getting a look at it.
Terrific stuff. Couldn't have said it better myself. We'll be right back with the 5/4 when the action continues from Peckham Rye. And welcome back. The fifth fourth gets underway. Giants kicking right to left of your screen. Lexi gets a lovely little wobbler forward. Bit of Darryl the Barrel on it. Big bump. And that ball going nowhere. Giants, as they have in the start of every period, they have got the first forward 50 entry. Haven't been able to turn that into a scoreboard pressure though. That is your beverage.
I'll put a guard.
Donata. As ball in context. Handball over Abby, trying to spin around, trying to get free.
Hello, are we in the air?
Abby, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
My absolute pleasure.
Quick facilities usage.
How were the facilities?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, you can pose your thoughts. There's another ball up here. Brad was informed he does not get paid extra for balling it up more. However, continues. Swans trying to run it round, but ran out of real estate there, and guess what? Another ball up.
66 in the thick of the action once again. Probably best on ground for the London Swans, I'd say.
Yeah, I would be hard-pressed to disagree with you there, Bucks.
But it's not for me to say.
No, it's not. It will be for the umpires, though. They will get to vote at the end of this. 3-2-1. The league best and fairest. I dare say there might be some Giants on that list as well.
Comes out to skipper Steve, dispossessed. Get the hands
Terrific
away.
Hands.
Another kerfuffle. G's in there. Steve's in there.
Full 360.
And now the umpire's in there.
Ruby, the fake puncher-rooney, trying to get rid of it, or is she really? I don't know. Umpire was fooled, and he gives the ball up. Big crash of bodies in there. Swans hack it away. Abby hunting it down. Bella hunting down a Swan. Swans put on the boot. Yui. I think it might have been called for pulling their hair. Not sure about that. But a Giants free kick on the left and hacked forward. But number 5 says, I'll take that if you do not mind. Fun kick down the refreshment wing. Yui getting hands to it, says, don't argue with me. This is my ball, my ground, and finds Ginge.
Ginge rolling with a little bit of knee tape this evening.
Yes.
Is that accessorising or is it required? That's the question that's on everyone's lips today.
Yeah,
I have played with a few people over the journey that used to like a little bit of accessorising with elastoplast, usually on the wrists. I'm not sure how much structural integrity the old elastoplast has on the wrists. If only there was a physio here that could enlighten us that.
Yeah. People could let us know. Yeah, we'll send the researchers out to find some intel on that. That's a terrific grab by Yui, though. Put the mitts up, knocked it down to an advantage, wheels around, spots up a Giant, but it falls short, and I feel like that might be 66.
Another intercept mark. We'll go to Brownie with the stats very soon. He's been working on them for 5 of the 8ths so far. Yet to give us any update.
No update at all. He's got the abacus out, though, and I feel like any minute it's going to pay off. Now, the Swans have got a 50, and they've been very quick with it, transitioning all the way down. Giants fell asleep just a little bit there, and possibly lucky to only concede the point.
A lot of razzle, no dazzle, though. I've always said that.
Play.
Nicky to take the kick in here. Looking for options. Playing on out of the square. That does count as a possession then. That's what I like to do. Ball End on end. Nice tap from Newski down to Abby. Abby in the middle of the ground. Skipper Steve in the turquoise footwear. Following the ball in. Dangerous Dana. Just waiting to see which way it bounces. Dispossessed. And we'll have another stoppage out on the outer half forward flank. Any questions, queries or qualms coming through on the live stream?
Yes, we did get a question from Bruce.
Bruce.
In Dunedin.
Thank you, Bruce.
Big fan of the show. He was asking why the umpires were in blue tonight. Any thoughts, Bucks?
First of all, thanks for tuning in and thank you for contributing to the stream, Bruce from Dunedin. The umpires are in blue because I was in charge of the bibs, and as I was on my way here this evening, the blue ones were at the top of the bib bag. So, there's no real rhyme or rhythm to it. They were easiest to grab and the less ripe of the bunch. Still quite ripe, though. Thanks,
Excellent.
Bruce. Back to you in the studio, Jose.
Terrific intel there. So ease of access and not as ripe. They are the key criteria umpires do look for in an outfit. And they've gone with blue tonight. I think it looks great. Meanwhile, Brad's got his mitts on the ball again. And he wants the ball up, wants to know who's in the ruck to nominate. Edgar David's doing well to scoop it out to Yui, who thumps it forward to the skip. Steve wants it, can't get it. This silly egg ball. Steve says, I can't get the ball, I'll have you instead. Warriors are right out of it. Hacked forward. Dangerous Dana. Hasn't stopped. Swans desperate to get rid of it. Smother, terrific, 1%ers. G wheels round. I tell you what, this will be a goal. I tell you what, that is a fantastic goal. What a team goal there. The absolute pressure. None of them stopped. They all kept going. G wheeled round, saw where the sticks were, and made absolute sure of it. What do you think of that one?
That was terrific once again. Another shot on goal for the Giants from a kerfuffle. Ball's gone to the floor, picked up. Repeat efforts there. Repeat contest. They're the 1%ers that win your games of football there, Jose. The tackles, the talk, and the shepherd, all of that happened combined. The ball spilled out to G. Ran the full measure onto the outside of the boot, and bang, sausage roll for the Giants. Speaking of sausage rolls, Jose, would you rather a 10 out of 10 sausage roll or a 10 out of 10 pie?
Oh,
I'll leave that one with you.
let's let that one fester as we get another ball up, and Lex taking it out of the ruck. Newski underneath it is dispossessed. Abby applying the pressure. Now Abby down in back play, might have just copped the knock to the shoulder. Hopefully it's just a little knock and not anything more serious. She is making her way to the sideline. Meantime, we've got a free kick.
And a closer look at that knee taping as well, whether it is required or for accessorising.
I'm here for it. I think she's, I think in the afternoon, evening Peckham Rye glow, I think it's looking dashing actually. Swans, another forward 50 entry. Clod making sure that cannot go any further. Wrapped up. You guessed it, ball up. Abby made her way off the field there. Quox with her just to check out, is she okay? In the right hands as Ginge, or knee tape as we're going to call her. Gets around one, gets the boot on it, hacks it forward. Lara couldn't get it any further. I've mispronounced Laura there, but we'll let that go.
I was wondering who you were referring to there.
Yeah, I was going for Edgar Davids again, but I thought I've already made that play once and maybe not to try my luck.
And I'm also no one to be throwing stones when I live in a glass house there, Jose.
No.
I have been calling a lot of people by the wrong name for about 15 months. And that's on me.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I'm putting my hand up. I'm taking responsibility for my actions.
I can tell you, viewers, his hand is up
Yes.
in the Swan sticker salute. Meanwhile, what a roost forward from Newski. Oh, Steve! Created the space. Couldn't quite get the mitts on it. Oh, danger, danger, danger lurks in the forward 50. That danger lurks in the form of Dana. She has slotted that.
Great goal there from Dangerous Dana. I just want to commend Steve there on creating the space. It was a 2-on-1. It was looking like it was going to be another intercept mark in the forward line. However, the bodywork, the craft took over, resulted in a shot on goal and goal for the Giants. They're the 1%ers that go unrecognised. Just like this guy, strolling across the ground with his hybrid bike. It's a nice ride, that one, though.
Looks comfy. And we're back in the middle. Lexi winning the tap, but Swans getting it forward. Look at the wheels on her. That is a good roost in as well. Finds the feet. Scooped up. Wins the ball back. Yui, though, says, not in my 50, you don't. Ump letting it go. Continues to let it go. Nikki says, that's enough of that, thank you very much.
Can we just comment on Brad? He's wearing the cap backwards with the sunnies on, so it's a bit confusing. Is he trying to keep the UV and the glare out of his face?
I think he's worried about the pictorials, I think. I think it might be a pictorial look.
And they are stunning.
They are, yes.
It's also like those people who wear a singlet and a beanie. What are you doing? Are you hot or cold?
Pick one.
And we'll go to Brownie with the stats very soon.
That abacus has, it's in a blur at the moment. Beans and beads everywhere.
As one of the London Swans players is helped from the field. Seems to be walking okay. I'm unsure
okay, aided from the ground.
Of what the injury was there, but let's just hope everyone is all good.
Third quarter, the championship quarter. This is where it's always decided. So the intensity has really kicked up a notch. Great tap down.
Lurking Lex, tap down straight to Newski on the boot. Ginge in hot pursuit. Taking the ball to ground. 66 has just knocked it out. There's a barrel. Lex has put those football, a.k.a. soccer, skills to practice. Unlucky to be not in the back there for Berger. The ball is delivered inside and the Swans have a mark inside their forward 50 and they've gone down. I'm unsure what's happened there. Hope everyone's okay. While there's a slight delay in play, we'll go around the ground for our sponsors. The Castle.
The Castle. Now the straight's been reopened, we're expecting some fresh supply of chooks.
As we know, I've been quite passionate about that. The chicken shortage, the real travesty.
It certainly is. And the Swans, it's come up short and Giants made sure to get a mitt on it. Captain Steve giving a few words of advice from a distance.
As a good captain should.
As every good captain should. And they'll continue to follow her advice, I think.
What a leader on and off the field. I've always said that. And that leadership direction has resulted in a holding the ball in the Giants' favour. Looks like we've got another
flies at the moment. I think that might be another one down here.
Another injury out on the...
We'd never want to see this. We'd never want to see this, but looks like we've got an injured Swan out there.
Hope everyone's okay.
Runner's getting out to her, so we certainly hope she is okay. But it's a Giants ball. As the siren sounds.
That is a 3/4 time siren. Can you give that to me in
It's a 6/4,
in
yes.
eighths? That is the 6/4.
It's actually 3/4, but
And we have the score at the moment. Giants on 21 and the Swans on 10. I'm no mathematician, but Jose, that is an 11-point lead in the Giants' favour here at Peckham Rye.
I'll take your word for that. Now, while we go into the last quarter, we're going to play the Guess the Can game. This is for everyone watching at home, so a bit of ASMR. We're going to come back at the end of the game and reveal, but listen carefully for the clues. Ooh. That sounded refreshing.
We can confirm that that is not a can of WD-40.
No. This can's moving exactly as it should. So do your research across the break, and we'll be back with the answer very shortly. As the siren sounds for the 7th and second last 8th of the evening. Giants with the tap down to the knee-banded G-Inge. Going nowhere, ball up.
Once again, another clearance there from the Giants out of the stoppage. Dominated there all of the eighths so far, Jose.
Clean sweep so far, Ron, for free spins. Oh, glorious. And Abby back on the field. We're worried about a shoulder in the last eighth.
And the Swans are going the wrong way. They've taken the bounce. Great pace, though. Having another bounce and another bounce.
Tell you what, that was a roller coaster.
Well, that was exciting.
That was exciting.
And erratic all in one moment there.
And that just encapsulates our wonderful game in a beautiful moment.
More bounces than a neighbour's set. That's a reference to a dog for anyone listening back at home, and home being Australia.
Swans. Oh, it's a warning shot over the bow. That's just a point.
Brings it back to 10 points now.
I tell you though, Nicky's seen someone have a bounce, and I reckon it's bounce time. Here we are.
That's 2 for the game there, and that hasn't even come from our resident stats man, Brownie. Still waiting for those stats.
I think we're on 3 now.
Oh, now he chimes in with a correction.
The line was 3.5. So
he's not actually.
This is all to play for.
Not actually feeding us any information, just correcting us on things.
Mm.
That's what the statsmen do.
Ginge wheels around, tries to handball back over the top, back through traffic. Suski's parts the sea. Lexi in hot pursuit. Ruby all over it. Dangerous Dana. Oof. Bella, good pressure. Made it earn it. That might be CJ instead. Another correction.
I'm not the person to ask on this, Jose. You know that.
No, you're right. So it's quite poor in these conditions, I would imagine. Tough conditions, actually. These shadows really come into play now.
Another ball up for Brad in the blue. Lex, tap out, forward. Swans intercept, and we'll have a repeat stoppage. Probably about 3.5 foot from the last one. Another tap down from Lex. And we're going to have another stoppage. 6.5 feet from the last stoppage. Not the last one before the last stoppage. So 2 stoppages ago. Are you following this? You're nodding your head.
Yeah.
But you've got a bit of a blank look.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm not sure the Giants can hang on like this for the next 14 minutes, but should they do, we're right here for it. Swans' other ideas.
Great intercept mark there by
lovely.
Laura. Laura's been strong all game, all of the eighths.
Spilled the lollies there, Swannies, and immediately set upon. Ball in hot pursuit. Swans hack it forward. Takes a bit of a bounce. That's Shane Warne. May he rest in peace, the great man.
Read his book once.
Any good?
Don't remember.
Comprehensive review right there. Another ball up. Spanked forward. Swannies with their arms on it though, but Bella's picked the pocket. Swans pick it off. Swans progress it up.
Strong jukes there from number 23 for the Swans.
Sure
Takes the stand rule to advantage. Wheels around onto the left. Inside the forward 50. Kerfuffle. Ball spills. Yui dispossessed. Kwok in there. Thrashing around like a washing machine. And we'll have another ball up from Brad in the blue with the backwards cap with the sunnies on.
I think he's in B-Rad mode. Swans try to storm through. Going nowhere. This is hot contested footy. We've been treated all afternoon to some great football. Oh, terrific. Exactly what we needed there. Giants clearing ball. Got it out to the wing. Right into the sunspot. The Swans have turned around. They're getting it back in. Off hands. Abby makes her earn it.
Oh, I think I've broken them. No, it's fine. It's a magnet. I just got to look
Spain
from
up
JD
1-0.
then.
No need to change your channel. We'll bring you all the World Cup action.
This is why we can't have nice things. Because of my Chavapi style fingers.
Another tap won by the Giants. Yeah, taken without it. Whistle's gone. And this will be a Giants free kick on the refreshment side of the ground. That might be CJ with the ball.
I think that's Newski there, Jose.
Newski?
Yep. Only
Okay.
been playing here for about 4 years, mate.
Yep. No, right back with you.
Oh, spills out the back of the pack. Ruby drives it inside 50 to a one-on-one. Aaliyah jostling with the direct opponent, and we're going to have a ball in from backwards cap Blue Brad.
Blue Brad. There you are, B-Rad. That's what the B stands for. Hacked forward. Skippers onto it. Off the ground. Looks a little high.
Might have been a little bit unlucky there to not get the high free kick.
Yep.
But the Giants will reset and go again. Dangerous Dana lurking in the corridor there. Great place to be. Just need the vision to get the ball into that vicinity. Another kerfuffle. Ball on the floor. Abby in there. Onto the boot. Turnover. Oh, how's the sidestep? And what a tackle!
Great
Outstanding stuff there. Newski says, not on my watch. And
might be
it's
Bella.
Bella, actually. I take back everything I said before, Jose, about you saying the wrong names to the wrong people. And that is on me. I take full responsibility.
He's just taking the sandwich there. Trying to hit a...
Did you say sandwich?
I did say sandwich, yes.
We do need a response from Jose in regards to the pastry good question posed earlier in one of the previous eighths about a 10 out of 10 sausage roll or a 10 out of 10 pie. What are you taking?
It's got to be the pie. It's got to be the pie.
Interesting. Really says a lot about his character there. What type of pie are you taking?
What kind of pie are you putting down?
Apparently it's a 10 out of 10 pie.
Ooh. I feel it could be maybe a steak and Guinness pie. Something simple. Keep it simple with these things. And B-Rad's got a trip going there. So this is Dangerous Dana. And she has been extra dangerous in this last installment. Can she poke it through and perhaps
Tuesday night, Dana did have a shot from this exact position at the other end of the ground, comes in, launches it, and it's gone through for a minor score.
Could be an important point. Giants leading 22, Swans 11. So the score is doubled.
Around the grounds there for our appreciated sponsors, the Castle and Gym Nation. Ginge picks it up on the turnover, launches it forward into the square, getting dangerous, and just follows up with an absolute barrage. Knee tape and all, straight through the Swan. Says, get out of my house.
That was a full kitchen sink moment there. Come on, Giants, is the call from the sidelines. Hard to argue with that logic. And we could do this as long as we need to now. This is where the ball needs to be.
I'd say we're in the final eighth. The
Final eighth has been entered, yes.
some interchanges are being made. Claire coming onto the ground, injecting a little bit of pace into the game.
That's a touch ball. There's the 1%ers again from Abby. Superstar. That's been thrown and given to the Giants and Ginge. Now, she'll claim this is in range and take a full 30 seconds, you would think. Even with that tape, what do you think? Is she giving it off? I think she is. Measured kick. I feel like that's allegedly Maggie. That could be 66 maybe. Either way, she's worked it out. Big, fresh, airy. The black shorts. Not sure their regulation. Don't mind them though.
We're going to have a ball up there. No lasso rule in effect at the moment in AFL London.
No, we're on a 1 year lag on new rules, so
that is right.
Next year, and it's Daryl the Barrel back. Yui reads it like a book, and beautiful mitts.
Claire is not kicking it. It's Ruby.
Just off a step.
Within range.
Thumps it. And another point goes onto the board, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. And we're out to a 2-goal lead. Even dozen. We like a baker's dozen here. They just give a little bit of safety. And Malia! Oh, she almost had the treat of the evening. A mark on the top of the square, but it wasn't to be.
Jose with more pastry good references.
You got me thinking about pies, mate. Of course, they're the Castle, big friends of the Giants. Spice bags later on could be on the menu. Will Swan be on the menu too? Time will tell as we tick into the last eighth of the last eighth.
Can you eat a swan?
I think you can.
Well, yeah,
I think
I guess
might have eaten
you
a swan
can.
before.
Like, technically, you can have a go at eating anything, but are you allowed to?
I'm okay with it.
President is okay with it. Barrel into the
barrel.
forward line. G reads it off the pack. Spills out the back. Another
Just
kerfuffle ball on the floor. Aaliyah comes in. Picks it up. Another scuffle. And we'll have a ball up in a dangerous position.
2 minutes to go.
We're getting worded in the earpiece. There's just on 2 minutes left. Nikki, what hands? Packs it forward.
Like you can eat geese, chicken.
Is a geese quite different from a swoon?
They look similar. One's got a bit of a question mark style neck. Brownie, the stats man, is getting involved with the can you eat a swan chat. Big poultry guy. And do you blame him?
No, you couldn't. You couldn't.
Castle chickens.
Not with our great chicken sponsor, Monley's. Boss man, we're watching. Come on, Aaliyah's the shout from the sideline, but it's got through to the Swans. Take a risk. It's out to Black Shorts. 73. She's swamped by Giants, though. And hustled over the sidelines. It will be a ball up. We are in red time. This is where the ball needs to be for the Giants. Important result here. Keeps top two hopes and aspirations alive. Still plenty of work to be done for the season to shore up that position, but this is an important one. They've shown plenty of fight, plenty of vigour. It's been a treat to watch it. And talking of treats, what a great tackle. Yui wrapped up the arm, left nowhere to go. Abby's on the move. And siren sounds just before Ruby could swing around and kick a goal. That won't count. But what a result from the Giants. They stood up on a beautiful, beautiful evening in Peckham. We're going to circle around and just make sure we've got the final score. 23 for the Giants. And what did you clock the Swans?
That is 11.
That's
That is 11 points. As I said earlier in the broadcast, I'm no mathematician, but according to our calculations here, that is a win for the Giants of 12 points. That is 2 goals.
2 goal
if you're going to measure it that way.
Yep.
But if you're not, that is 12 points. Well, thank you very much for having me on the broadcast. It's been a pleasure. Couple of things we can improve on. 1, the catering. And 2, the positive can-do attitude by the people around me.
Well, we're always looking to and ways to improve, so we'll take that feedback on board. But it's been a pleasure having you as a guest commentator. We wish you all the very best in the final game of your Giants career, potentially coming up. So some big moments, but we'll save those emotions for another time. Let's not talk about emotions ever. But I hope you had fun, and maybe we'll see you on the commentary remotely sometime. Maybe you'll have a question from afar one day.
Could do, Let's never say never, but thanks for having me. And who do I send the invoice to for today?
Ginge will sort you out.
All right, we'll look into that.
Yes. Brown paper bag around the back of the change rooms. And by popular demand, the comments have been flooding in on this one. What was the beverage? Well, it's a blue can. It's an alcoholic beverage.
This evening.
There is a blue theme. Sponsored by the colour blue tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of the Giants. It's actually a Poretti. We couldn't quite afford the rights for the Morettis.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone with the Poretti.
The Poretti.
Yes.
It says it all in the title, doesn't it?
It does. So if you guess Poretti, send me a message, and prize could be coming your way. Now we're gonna stay on, and we're just gonna watch as the victorious Giants march off the field. The lads are out there, little guard of honour. Great work getting down and supporting 2 teams, but we are one club. We love to see the unity, and it's very special getting to play an evening game out here at our home ground, Peckham Rye, as they cheer them off the ground. Some tired bodies out there. Dan giving a few kind words of you played a great game, and maybe some hard-earned beers later on, maybe a cheeky spice bag or 3, I suspect.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Right, that'll do us for this evening. Thanks again, JD. Thanks again, Bucks. It's been a wonderful team effort, and we will see you again on July the 11th. Don't miss it.